What you gonna do? We waking up, and the joke's on you. What you gonna do? We standing up, and curses on you. It is realized by blood. It's in our spirit.
How were they able to even come against us and do these things? Do you think they got more control than God? Well, who sent them to do it? If he is in control of all things, you would agree to that, right? Most High God is in control of all things. So, naturally, he sent them against us. But why would he do such a thing? That is the main question. God make the sun rise every day, the moon shine at night, the trees grow in their season, wind blow whenever. Why would he send people against his chosen? Why would he do it?
I guess the test us.
Test us, what you say? Something similar. What we're going to do is show you in the Bible why it actually happened. Because the answer to all of our problems, all the traumas, and things that we have gone through as a people, is all in the Bible. But we don't read it, therefore we don't understand it. So we walk around asking ourselves in our heads, why? And the answer's always been right there. You know what I'm saying? Give me that in Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 44.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 44. And it reads, "And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel." Before the children of Israel.
See that Moses gave us laws to live by. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 30 and 19. He gave us laws, rules to live by. Are there rules and regulations for us to live by in America? Can we do what we want to do at Railroad Park? It's rules, right? So, the creator of the heaven and the earth, who chose us, gave us rules to live by. And Moses gave us those laws. Right? Read it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse number 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
He gave us choices. Life is about choices. Life and death. What you do today determines if you live longer or shorter. See?
Blessings and cursing.
Blessings and curses. See?
Therefore, choose life.
Where?
Choose life.
Gave them the commandments, but he told them you got the choice to keep them or not. Choose life. Be blessed by keeping these commandments. You know what I'm saying? Live a longer life. Good morning.
Choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
That both our offspring, our seed, our children may live. And everybody that come after us. When we teach the right things and keep what we teach, then we will be blessed as people. But if we don't teach, we don't keep it, it ain't gonna happen. Huh? Yeah, you're right, bro. All praise. Show you that. Bring it out. Deuteronomy 28. Give you an example of what we're talking about.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commands, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
He said, this was Moses talking to the children of Israel in the wilderness, saying, if you keep God's commandments, what will he tell you to do? You will be set on high above all nations of people. We would be ruling in society right now. This would not be called America if we were keeping the commandments. We would not be trying to go to their baseball game. We would not be walking around at their parks. We would be ruling. They would be coming to us for jobs, coming to us for loans. You know what I'm saying? Read on. If we kept the commandments. Jump to verse 15.
Yes, sir. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Now, this is the other side of the choice. He said if you keep it, you'll be blessed, right? But if you don't, you said yeah.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we refuse to listen to the Lord, we rebel against him.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
That what?
that
All these curses,
All these what?
all these curses
Curses. Shall what?
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
One of those curses would be that your king, your big brother, your savior, will be changed. His image will be changed, and lies will be spread upon him throughout the world. They know it to be true. That's why they didn't stop and defend it. They know it to be true. Our job is to come out and declare the truth. Wake our people up. Let them know who they are, how great they are. Give them the truth. This right here is a lie that's been pressed and spread throughout the world, throughout the earth. We got to come out and undo it. Get it on it? I'm going to show you that if we broke the commandments, curses will come upon us. That's one of the curses. I'm going to show you another curse. Another curse.
Yes, sir. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long.
See that? It said our children will be given unto another people. Meaning that our family members will be sold, stripped, given to other people, to another nation. Think about that. When did that happen? During what? Hey, who went into slavery? You ever seen or heard about anybody else going into slavery? Not like us, you're right. See it? They don't talk about it. And it's all biblical. We've all seen it. We've read about it. He taught it to us in some schools. They don't ever tell us it came straight out the Bible. That the Lord did that to his people, the Israelites. Now, why did these things happen? Because we did not hearken to keep the commandments, right? We rebelled, we got punished. But when we kept them, we were blessed, right? So are we keeping his commandments today? Are we ruling? So what that mean about our people? Still cursed for what reason? We did not keep the commandments. See that? This is why we must wake up in these last days. We got to change our mindset and come back to who we truly are. Because if we're not an Israelite, who are we today then? When you check off on an application, what do you put on there? African, bro. What about you? Black African. What do those terms mean? Where and when did African American even come into the earth? In the 1980s, to be exact. In the 80s. We've been here longer than that, right? See that? So we got to come out here and bring truth to our brothers and sisters, to let them know that they have to return to who they are. It's happening because we were being rebellious about keeping God's commandments. Keeping his commandments will have us blessed, but rebelling against the Lord got us in the condition we're in right now, where these individuals are ruling over us. See that? Who are these people right here in this sign? Any idea? What are they infamous for? What are they known for? Terrorizing us. See that? They don't terrorize their own. They terrorize us. That's what they was formed to do. Why did that happen? Give me Leviticus chapter 26, verse 15. Why did this happen? Y'all already know the answer. Why? It's cursed. What we cursed for though? Now what? That's right, right? So this is why we got to return to who we are. We're not black. We're not an African American. We're not a Negro. You're an Israelite. And it actually has meaning. Meaning you royalty. You got power and you don't even know it. You got a hidden power within you that you don't even know anything about. You got power with the Creator and you don't even know that. See it? So imagine how much you have missed out on in life so far. Imagine how much we as a people have missed out on because we don't know who we are or the hidden treasure that lies within or within.
Look, the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 14, 15. And if ye shall despise my statutes or if your soul abhor my judgment,
If we turn our backs against the Most High, we hate His judgments, His statutes, His commandments.
so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant.
We break the covenant. You agree?
I also will do this unto you.
The Lord is talking. Free Moses. To us.
I will even appoint over you terror,
Terror.
consumption,
Terror. That's what they was formed for, to create terror. To terrorize them. They are the real terrorists on earth. It's not the damn Arab man. It's a so-called white man. His biblical name is Esau. His biblical name is Esau. Or Edom. Or Idum. Alright? You know?
I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror,
Terror.
consumption, and the burning awe that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart. And ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it.
Our enemy is ruling over us. They create terror. It's like when police get behind us. We feel safe or paranoid. You see, that's terror. Because of the things that they have done to our people. You see that? Biblical. Don't nobody else on the planet get scared or nervous when the police get behind them. Even when they dead wrong, they are not scared. Everybody. So-called white people take them top, slap them down, and he still get in the car and drive off and pull over and get mad at them for pulling them over. You on the other hand, hey, they ain't even after us. They just get behind us. We shook. We grabbing the wheel with both hands. You know what I'm saying? We straightening up, got the seatbelt on now. We driving the speed limit. Just because they on the same road with us. And we ain't did nothing wrong. That's fear that was placed on us by the Most High for being what? Disobedient or rebellious. Breaking the commandments. He put a fear on us. Terror. Being disobedient. It's a punishment. A curse. The Israelites. Now I'm gonna show you what their name actually means. What Israelite means. You got that?
Yes, sir. Book of Genesis, chapter 32, verse 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince, hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed.
So the name Israel means what? A prince that has power with God and with men, and has prevailed. Meaning we got power with the Most High. Creator of the heaven and earth and everything in it. And we got power with men. And we prevail. Everything that we go through, everything that we've been through, we still continue to overcome. Why do you think they had that song back in the day? We shall overcome. They knew somewhat of who we were as a people. But today we have no earthly idea that we are God's chosen. And we special, we royalty. Give me that in Deuteronomy chapter 7. We are chosen. Did you know that before today? I know. We're supposed to know that like the back of our hand. Like we know where that cell phone is. We need to know who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very important. All right, bring it out.
So, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Say what?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Nah, we chose him.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
He chose us. To be what?
To be a special people.
Oh, what?
A special people.
Nah, equal to.
A special people.
Unto himself.
Unto himself.
Above all people.
Say what?
Above all people.
See that? Now, what kind of difference would that have made in your life if you had known, since you was able to walk, that you was above all people? That we as a people were above all people. Huh? Exactly. You would have been doing what you were actually created to do. You what we were created to do. You don't know our purpose. If I was to ask you what your purpose is in this world, what is it? Huh? here then? Why you here? See, that's a problem among our people. We don't know why we here. That's why the enemy, or our heathen, their main objective is to make us work. They don't know what the hell you're here for. You might as well get over here and work for. What are we doing? Working for. But we don't know who we are. Bring it out there.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13.
This is our purpose on this earth.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right?
Fear God.
Say what?
Fear God.
You gotta fear him first. See, a lot of us, we don't fear the Most High. Just like when we were growing up, a lot of us, we didn't fear our parents, so we rebelled against them. Oh man, you ain't telling me, man. You ain't doing that. So we rebelled. You know?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
And what?
And keep his commandments.
That's the same thing we're supposed to do in our household. Fear our parents and keep their commandments. Not only their commandments, but they're supposed to be teaching us God's commandments. So that we grow up knowing who we are, what we're supposed to be doing, so we stay out of trouble. So that we make the right decision. But if we don't know, ain't nobody teaching, what decision we gonna make? Huh? You're right. The wrong decision. But we ain't being taught the right. Read that one more time, King.
Verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Why are we on this earth? Read.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
This is our purpose. To keep his commandments. Now, can we not, is it against the law to build your own house? No. He actually commands us to do this. Is it against the law to marry male and female? No. It's according to the law. Is it against the law for a man to make money? No. But it's a way in how we do everything. Like it's a way that we supposed to eat as a people. What it is? Speed the sign out right there. Like it's a way we supposed to eat. You know that? What we've been taught in society is that we can eat whatever we want. We work, no? We earn the money, we can buy and eat whatever the hell we want. But that ain't what the Most High said. See what I'm saying? By us being chosen, by us being holy people, set apart, special, he gave us a dietary law to keep by. When we eat the right way, we live a longer life. But when we don't know what to eat, guess what? What's gonna happen? You're gonna die younger. And that's why you see majority of our people dying younger and younger. Even those who got millions of dollars. Michael Jackson, all that money he had, he died when he was 50. Because he didn't know who he was or what he was supposed to be doing. See that? He died at 50 years old. Don't know. This is why we got to come out to the highways and teach. Highways and byways and teach. Bring it out, kid. In Leviticus. Oh, you already bring it out, kid.
Yes, sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine.
Start at verse 1.
Yes, sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1.
Now, when you read the Bible, Genesis to Deuteronomy, those are the books that are written by Moses. What they were called the Torah. Those are the first 5 books of the Bible, written by Moses. Now, we in Leviticus, which is one of those 5 books. This is all the things that Moses wrote down and explained to the children of Israel. So when we're talking about the dietary law, we're about to read what Moses actually wrote from the Most High God to give to us, the nation of Israel.
Yes, sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who? The children of Israel. The 12 tribes that we talked about earlier. Read.
Saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
Telling us what we can and cannot eat. That's what we're going over now. Jump to 11 and 7.
Yes, sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
Anybody know what swine is? You don't know what that is? swine is. It's a German word for pig. Swine. Pork. Pig. Read it.
And the swine,
Uh-huh.
though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed,
His feet are like a deer. They got that little split in it. Even though it's like a clean animal, read it.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud. What chewing the cud is like what a cow does. A cow chews some grass, it chews it, and it goes in and out of 2 to 3 different stomachs in the cow. As it chews it, it cleans it. Pig don't do that. That's why the Lord said, don't deal with it. You're going to get into it. Read.
He is unclean to you.
Say what?
He is unclean to you.
It don't matter what we pour on, whether it's Coke, vinegar, even if we pray over it. The Lord said this is unclean to us. We are not supposed to eat this. Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
So, what do we have that they sell us in society today? Pepperoni pizza that's made from swine. Pork chop sandwiches coming from swine. Ham sandwiches coming from swine. Baby back ribs coming from swine. See it? All of these things is what they push. Bacon. There you go, eat that. The Lord said we ain't supposed to eat that. So from now on, knowing that you're an Israelite, you're not supposed to eat these things. Why? Because when you eat it, death is coming. That's why people are dying earlier and earlier in life, because they are eating the wrong foods. Chitlins, pig feet, you know what I'm saying? Hog maws, you know what I'm saying? Pig brain, captain. Hey, don't eat that. The Lord said don't eat that swine. There's other types of bacon. You got chicken bacon, beef bacon, lamb bacon, plant-based bacon. You got 4 different types right there. There's probably more. Don't eat the swine. Don't eat the pork. Read when you go buy stuff out of the store. Don't eat no pork chops. Pepperoni. They got turkey pepperoni. They got beef ribs. You know what I'm saying? You don't need this. These are the abominable things that the Lord said for us not to eat. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Book of Leviticus chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the
Now
water.
we're talking about what we can eat that's in the water. What's in the water that we eat? Fish, crab, shrimp, lobster, oysters, calamari. All of these things. Yeah. Let's see what the Lord say about what we can eat that come out of the water.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the water. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the water.
Say what?
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the water.
Whatever got what? Fin and scale.
In the sea and in the river. Them shall ye eat.
See it? Read.
And all that have not fins and scales in the sea and in the river, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
Say what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
Let me get us Rock 15:13. Now, you just read about what we can eat that's in the water. What it got to have? Fins and scales. All praise to y'all listen. What do you say about the things that don't have fins and scales? Abomination. What's an abomination? Huh? Right? What you think? Something forbidden. Alright? These are the things that the Lord hates. It should be something disgusting. Read that.
Sirach chapter 15, verse number 13.
Uh-huh.
The Lord hated all abomination.
Say what?
The Lord hated all abomination.
He hate?
The Lord hated all abomination.
The Lord hates all abomination. So if we eating the things that he considered to be abominable, what you think we're going to think about us? And what? Was it more than that?
Sir. And they that fear God,
And what?
and they that fear God,
What is one of the things that we have to do when we are on this earth? What was the first thing that the brother brought out earlier about our purpose on this earth? We had to do what first?
Yeah.
Say what? Fear the Most High. So read that one more time, King.
Sirach, chapter 15, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
The Lord hateth all abomination,
Don't want to be hated. Read.
and they that fear God
Everybody that fear the Lord,
love it not.
you won't love the abomination either. You gonna hate that abomination as well. See that? So if you fear the Lord, you love the Lord. So you would hate the same things that he hates. See that? He told us if we eat anything that don't have scales and fins in the water, it's an abomination. So if we eat shrimp, crab, lobster, oysters, calamari, it's an abomination to the Lord. He hates that. And what you think he's gonna do to us for doing the things that he hates? Destroy us. That's why it's gonna break down our bodies because we putting the wrong fuel in there, wrong food in there. It's not gonna have the engine going the right way. It's gonna destroy it. Just like in a car, you put the wrong fuel in it, it's gonna destroy it. So we eating the wrong foods in our body, it's gonna destroy us from the inside out. See that? So this is how important it is to know who you are and to know what the Lord said about keeping his commandments. Because this simple thing right here, and what we eat on a day-to-day basis, is killing our people, and they don't even know. It's about what we eat. Think about this. This is what goes into being an Israelite. You can't eat everything that everybody else eats. You were not designed to do that with. You royalty, right? Why the hell we want to eat something that's on the bottom of the water cleaning up the shit? Think about it. Eating the dead bodies that's in the water. A fish, a whale die, a shark die at the bottom of the ocean. Who you think down there eating it up? That's what they job is. That's what they career is. You get one of these weights over here. Well, we ain't supposed to be eating abominable food. It's something small, but it's something major in our society. Because when you go to the grocery store, they got an aisle in there from that end to this end full of pork. When you looking for turkey, it might be a section this big. Chicken, you might get two. Beef, you might get a little up. But with pork, it's from that end to that end. And guess which is more affordable.
They did that on purpose.
Exactly. They want us to get the pork. When you go to these restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, they always got deals saying get a bacon, egg, and cheese 2 for $2.22 or something. But if you try to get a chicken sandwich, it's $5 just for the sandwich. So what you gonna get if you ain't got them with $5 worth? You gonna get 2 sandwiches, maybe even 4. You know what I'm saying? They use this against us to keep us on the bottom. Now, what we didn't read earlier was that if we don't keep the commandments of God, that he will stop fighting us or fight for us or fight against us. See that? Because we were being rebellious. We would put curses on us, what's going on there, and have our enemies to overcome us. And we will be serving them. And we have no knowledge of that today. That's why we continue to eat the abominable food. We serve and worship their holidays and don't even know the history behind it. That's why we got to come out and teach our brothers and sisters. Just like you learned today, Christ is now seen our white. What's his name? Cesare Borgia or Caesar Borgia? That's the white man that they made their image of. We got to tear these images down in our brothers and sisters because this is what plagues us. And they made us die to worship you. I mean, it's history that you can look into where they forced this on our people. If they did not bow down to it and worship it, they would either get burned alive, hung, chopped up, shot to death, drowned, and many other horrors, things that would happen to the king of the world. But we know that this image is false. And it's commanded of us to break down these strongholds and bring everything or every spirit into subjection into Christ. Bring the truth. You know what I'm saying? You get it in John chapter 8, verse 32 right there. The wind that ain't blowing, but it feels good. praise the Most High for y'all stopping to learn who you are. Who are we as a people? You what? All praises, man. That's what I'm talking about right now. Listen, that's why we supposed to have these conversations to build one another up. So you know what your purpose on this earth is now, right? What is it? All praises. See that? What's your mission? All praises. That's what I'm talking about. Bring it out, King.
John chapter 8, verse 32.
Let's see what Christ, our big brother, our King, our Messiah had to say.
And ye shall know the truth.
And what?
And ye shall know the truth.
Now they're going to be hidden from us.
And ye shall know the truth.
Don't know this truth.
And the truth shall make you free.
Shall what?
Shall make you free.
Free from what? That bondage of slavery. Free from sin. You know what I'm saying? Once we know who we are and what we're supposed to be doing, now we can make change. We'll be free. See, right now, without knowing who you are, chained in darkness, chained in sin and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to wake our brothers and sisters up, bring ourselves back together, form a unity. We have to come together. If we are divided, stretched apart, or separated, there's no strength in it. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got to now is a lot of our people, when we have problems, we sick, feel like we get ready to die, or somebody in the hospital, what is the first thing that majority of our people do when they see that or hear about somebody in their family being sick or in the hospital? Pray for them. Exactly right. But what our people don't know is what's written in the scripture. Bring it out.
With John chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Let me get what sin is, King. Say that again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
You don't hear sinners. For what?
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will.
And doeth what?
And doeth his will.
What's his will? Hear him and what? Follow his commandments. So, it's saying right there that the Most High God is not hearing our prayers when we what? I'll read one more time.
So, with John chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
What is sin? What is sin? I like this. Bring it out, King.
Book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin,
This is what sin is. Read.
transgresseth also the law.
Transgress the law, meaning to go against the law. Like you just said, read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So if you turn around and say to hell with what we read today, what I found out, what the Bible speaks of, I'm going to eat that baby. I'm going to eat this swine. What are you in when you eat that? Exactly. So if the law tells us not to eat it and we eat it, we are innocent. You know what I'm saying? So read it one more time.
So, with John chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
You hear sinners. A sinner is somebody that commits what? You know what I'm saying? A winner is what? Exactly. So it takes somebody to do something in order for it to happen. So most I hate sinner or he don't hear sinner.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will,
Do his commandments.
him he heareth.
That's the most high. So we have to keep that in mind when we trying to pray about anything. We want prosperity. We want a better life. We want health. We want understanding. We want wisdom. We want better for our people. We want destruction of the society that we dwell in. We got to keep in mind we got to be doing his commandments in order for him to actually hear what we got to say. Think about that. Now, bring it back to the household. I use this all the time. In your household, growing up, whoever was taking care of you, guardian or your mother or father, if you were not doing anything that they told you to do, would they listen to you? I want to go to the park. I want to go to the fair. You do what I tell you to do. If you did not do what they asked you to do, would they take you to the park, to the fair? Same principle with the Most High. You're not hearing you because you're being rebellious. It's like the Lord ain't hearing us when we heard in our prayers when we got this. That's right, bro. This is what we must do as a people and individual. But as a people, that's what we're supposed to be doing. We don't keep the commandments, the Father's not hearing us. See what I'm saying? Give me Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hosea chapter 5.
Book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you.
Say what?
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you.
Spoken against us, the children of Israel. Read.
Spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Now the whole world.
O children of Israel.
12 tribes of the nation of Israel. He's speaking against us right now. Read.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying.
Now you can learn about their history, about what happened to us in the book of Exodus. What happened in Egypt. We went into slavery. He freed us. He saved us by destroying the Egyptians. I encourage you both to read it. Exodus. Read it one more time.
Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Read.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
Say what?
You only have I known.
What did he just say? You only, meaning the nation of Israel. He ain't talking about the heathens. What's a heathen again, bro? Huh? That's what I'm talking about right there. Anybody outside the nation of Israel is considered to be a heathen. So the Lord ain't talking to the heathen. He's talking to the nation of Israel. Read on.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
For all of our sins. When we go off, he's going to punish us. I'm going to go back to us being raised in a household. Now, if our parents or our guardians tell us to be home at 10 o'clock at night, whatever it may be, you went to a party, you went to a concert, be home at 10. You come home at 10:30 with your friends, who getting in trouble? Who getting punished? Why? Why not the friends? Exactly. That's what the Lord is saying right there. You only have I known of all the nations of the earth. We his chosen. We his people. We are his children. See this? So the Lord saying when we rebel, what's going on? When we rebel, he's going to punish us. You know?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
See that? So we being punished as a nation. And right now what's keeping us divided is because we don't agree on the same things as the people. We are divided. Some brothers don't like to deal with another brother because he's taller than them. He got more money. Or he don't got a degree like this brother. So they don't deal with each other. How can they walk together if they are not agreed? That's what got us divided right now. And that's all part of the enemy's plan. And it's part of the curses. Because believe it or not, part of our heritage when we were actually keeping the commandment was that we had unity as a people. We fought together against the enemy. That's how we were able to get into the land that we lived in. We had unity, strength together as a people. We were obedient to the Most High God. We kept his commandments and we did what was commanded of us. And we were known throughout the earth, considered to be the gods of this earth. And now we don't know these things. This is why we got to come out in these last days, go to the highways and byways, and bring our people back to the fold. I'll show you that. Give me that in Luke 14:23 right there. But today, we busy following and being divided by religions. If you ask a random black person, what are you? What's your nationality? Sometimes you're gonna get, I'm a Christian. Sometimes you're gonna get, I'm Catholic. I'm Presbyterian. That's not who you are. That's a religion. That's a building that you go in. That's something that you have been tricked into by your enemy. Bring it out, King.
Book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant Go out into the highways and hedges
Go out to the highways and hedges. Go out where your people at, read,
and compel them to come in.
and compel them to come in. Come home. It's time for you to wake up in these last days. Realize who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. Knowing that you're a king on this earth. Knowing you're a God on this earth. It's time for you to wake up and start living in a God manner. Stop being an African American. That don't mean that. You don't hold no power. Don't nobody respect the African American. They'll let us be whatever we want to be as long as it's not an Israelite. They don't want us to know these things. That's power right there. Yeah, you want to be a Muslim? Go ahead. Yeah, you want to be a Buddhist? Go ahead. You want to be a Marine? Go ahead. You want to be a basketball player? Go ahead. Israelite? Nah. Nah, you can't do that. That's what they don't want us to do. How y'all doing? Y'all got time for the words of the Lord? All right, see, this is part of the vision. Everybody should be over here right now, learning and tuning in. But some of us, we say, hey, man, I ain't got time for that. I know already. Or I got more important things to do. What's more important than knowing who you are? What's more important than knowing what the Most High God, the creator of all things, wants from you? What's more important than that? Money? The money ain't got our faces on it. Think about it. Everybody killing for it, losing sleep for it. Money ain't gonna change it. You gotta renew the mind. Give me that in Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. You gotta change our mindset. And that's what we are commanded to do. Once we learn and strengthen ourselves, it's our job to come out and strengthen the brothers. We learn to teach. We don't learn just to keep it to ourselves. That don't make sense. Like going out and making $100 million just to keep it to myself. Supposed to help my people. Supposed to help my family. Bring it out.
So, Book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
I beseech ye. So like, I beseech you, therefore, brethren,
Uh-huh.
by the mercies of God,
Uh-huh.
that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Part of being in this truth or understanding who you are and walking in the way of an Israelite is making your body a living sacrifice. Living, meaning you are a shining example of keeping the commandments. Doing the things that are created or that you're supposed to be doing. You're going to be living sacrifice. Read.
Holy, acceptable unto God.
Holy. That word holy means separate. So knowing who you are, you won't be set apart from everybody else. You're not like everybody else. They tell us that without telling us that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all familiar with what's been going on in the news with our people? Y'all ain't heard of nothing that's been going on with our people. Y'all heard of Carmelo Anthony? Teenager.
Yes.
Nolan Wells, all right, and countless other brothers and sisters. Things been happening to our people, and they've been getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because our people don't know who we are. We continue to go down a path of ignorance and get crushed, oppressed. We don't even know why. Yet and still we be on TV marching, holding hands together saying we will overcome, but we don't know how to. It's our job to come out to the highways and byways and teach our brothers how to overcome.
Yes, sir. Book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God,
Acceptable, being obedient,
which is your reasonable service.
which is our reasonable service. It's what we supposed to be doing.
And be not conformed to this world.
Don't be conformed to this world. Wanting to be a thought, a thug, a nigga, a savage. Nah, that's not who we are. We are warriors. We are guys on the earth. Kings. Read.
But be ye transformed.
Be what?
But be ye transformed
By what?
by the removing,
With what?
Salakia, by the renewing of your mind.
You gotta renew your mind. You gotta change the way you think. They taught you one way, that ain't the way that the Most High wants you to operate. He told us to operate throughout this whole book. That's a big book right there. Teaching us how to move and maneuver in this world. We don't read that and we trying to go by what the enemy do or tell us, it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna fail every time. We gotta renew our mind. Did it on it?
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Gotta renew that thing. Change the way you think. Renew your thought process. How you view yourself when you look in that mirror. When you look in that mirror, are you just looking at, you got any bumps on your face? Is your hair together? Or are you looking at, what am I supposed to do today? Where do I see myself in the next week, the next month, the next year, the next 5 years? Am I helping my people? What is it that I'm doing as a reasonable service to the Most High that He can use me to help uplift and strengthen my people? What am I doing on a day-to-day basis to change my life? Change the life of those around me? That's how you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. Look for that fire that's in you. Look for that gold that's shining within you. Stop looking for the vanity, for the looks of your face. It's important. But your mind, your thought process is more important. You got to see deeper. You got to see further in life. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Most High has commanded me. Now,
that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
See that now you gotta put it to the test. Well, I was just looking at like them laws we just showed you about what we can and can't. Now, one of the things you will notice by not eating the swine is that you will not feel sluggish anymore. You will not get headaches anymore. If you were to go 2-3 weeks without eating it and then turn around and eat a piece, your head gonna be throbbing. Like somebody doing you like that. Because we are not supposed to be eating. Right now, if you've been eating it on a day-to-day basis or a weekly basis, your body is conditioned to eating this. But when you cut it out and start following the commandments, you're gonna prove what is good and acceptable according to Scripture. Damn, Lord, right, I ain't supposed to be eating. Look at what it's doing to my body. I can't even think straight. My spirit is off. Because I've been eating defiled, abominable foods. The Lord don't want me to eat. That's what you're gonna have to do when you change your mindset. And then one thing that will happen, guaranteed, when you start keeping the commandments, the Lord is gonna open up so many different doors and avenues for you to learn and grow through. He's gonna start teaching you about the science behind the people, what they used to do with this, how they breed it, what actually grows within it. You know what I'm saying? When you stop eating. I'm gonna give you one fact that most people don't know about. What is it that a pig does not do that we do? Sweat. What is the purpose of sweat? Huh? Keep you cool. What else? Huh? Let's see. To get out the toxins out your body. Sweating, just imagine you went, got drunk, you drinking heavy the night before. Get in the heat, you're gonna sweat that alcohol out your pores. Sweat the toxins out your body. Now, if we sweat those things out, but normally when you sweat and it dry up, what's on your skin? Huh? You go play ball, play a sport, you start sweating and it dry up. What do you normally have left on your skin? Salt. Come out. The salt come out your body. Now, a pig, on the other hand, it does not sweat. Don't sweat. So the toxins or the material of the food that it's eating, it don't come out unless it go to the bathroom. So this is why when they cook or eat any type of swine, you don't have to season it. It's already salty. It's supposed to come out the pores, just like us. Sweat, come out. Pig, it don't sweat. So it stays on the inside. So people that normally eat this, what do they have? High blood pressure, high cholesterol, gout, heart attack, too much salt, too much sodium intake in their body. They end up having heart attacks and dying, strokes. They eating the wrong foods once again. That's something scientific that goes behind not eating swine. But as you learn more and keep these commandments, the Lord gonna open up more doors and avenues for you to learn and grow. That's why we gotta come out and teach. And all praise to the Most High for allowing y'all to even come, stop, and listen. You could have said, nah, just like the other couple, or the other people. They kept going. I said, yeah, we'll learn. Now, who are we as people? Israelites. That's what I'm talking about. What is our job and mission on this earth? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. What's one commandment that you learned to do? Don't eat the swine. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, what are heathens? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? See what happens when we dial in and teach one another. Learn, we're gonna grow, we build. This is why the Lord commands us to come together. Not to do our own thing, but to come together. We don't all know it all. This brother might know something I don't know. This brother might know something I don't know. But if we put it on the table, we all growing and developing together. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta come back. That's why we gotta come back together. The Lord commands it. We don't know, we gonna stay separated, doing our own thing, and get clobbered by the enemy. That's what the enemy wants. Keep them separated, keep them apart. You know what I'm saying? So they cannot grow and build together. But today you learn you're an Israelite. You learn that you are chosen by the Most High God. You learn what Christ actually looks like. Is it this man? Who is this man? Who is this man? Huh? Say it. She said sees you. You said what? Well, shit. Exactly. So you learn who this image is actually. Where did they get this image from? Exactly. You see that? Y'all learn. That's what we're supposed to be doing. All praise to the Most High for that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got any questions? Feel free to ask. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass it off to one of the other brothers I've been talking to. But I appreciate y'all for stopping and learning. You know what I'm saying?
Flip the script, now the drives break loose. What you gonna do? We waking up, and the joke's on you. What you gonna do? We standing up, and curses on you. The Israelites by blood. It's in our spirit too. For all the tribes scattered worldwide. This is for you. What you gonna do? We waking up, and the joke's on you.